I do want to caution you. You used a phrase that I want to be thoughtful about, because I don't want to fearmonger, and I don't want anyone in America concerned.
Okay, hold on. Notice what he did right out of the gate. For the last 48 hours, Governor Josh Shapiro and his allies in the media have been screaming that the sky is falling. They are blaming the Trump administration for a supposed crisis in Lancaster County. They want you terrified. They want you compliant. But Dr. Oz is not playing along with their manufactured hysteria.
Appropriately. We don't know exactly what happened in Pennsylvania yet. We don't know if these children died from measles or they had another condition that was already attacking them, and they just happened to get measles at the same time.
There it is. He said the quiet part out loud. And if you think he is just speculating, think again. The state health department rushed to report these deaths, but according to local officials, they are completely stonewalling the federal government. RFK Jr. actually sent the CDC to help, and Pennsylvania is the only state refusing to cooperate. Listen to what Kennedy just told reporters in Florida.
One is that we're trying to get information about those two casualties. According to a statement that was released by the Lancaster County.
You have to wonder whether they are hiding something on purpose. Because according to a forensic pathologist, one of those supposed measles deaths was not actually caused by measles at all. They are inflating the numbers to attack their political opponents. It is like a corrupt accountant cooking the books right before an audit. And listen very closely to what Dr. Oz revealed next about this exact tactic.
This during COVID, where we erroneously attributed children dying to COVID, when in fact they didn't die of COVID, they were dying and they happened to have COVID.
Tell me I am wrong in the comments, but that is the most honest thing spoken on cable news all week. Read those words again. They counted everyone who died with a positive test as a statistic to push their agenda. They treated the American public like lab rats who were not allowed to ask questions. And now they are shocked that nobody believes a word they say.
Vaccination really hasn't dropped much in this administration. You know when it did drop? During COVID. And the reason for that is American moms lost confidence in what the scientific community was telling them. They didn't believe the messaging around COVID, so they applied that to the measles vaccine, which is unfortunate.
Exactly. Governor Shapiro has the absolute nerve to blame conservatives for dropping vaccination rates. But the truth is, the public health establishment burned its own credibility to the ground. They ordered you to shut down your business, they masked your kids, and they silenced doctors who dared to dissent. You do not get to shatter the public trust and then demand blind obedience.
We've got to be honest and transparent with people, which is why we feel strongly that parents should have the right to decide what goes into the bodies of their children. On the surface, that makes perfect sense, but in many states, that's not allowed. Mothers are told what they have to do, and it doesn't make sense.
The people elected a president who promised to stop the medical mandates, not a dictator who forces mothers to comply without question. Blue state governors are terrified because they can no longer hide their data behind closed doors. The era of forced compliance is over, and we have the receipts. If you want the real story the mainstream media refuses to cover, make sure you are subscribed to the channel.